Hello and welcome your faces back to Call of Duty Updates with me, Black Leather 90. Because today we're going to be talking about the new patch that was released for the Xbox One and PC. Because today on the Xbox One there has been some multiplayer patch notes, some general gameplay notes, some black market fixes, some perk fixes, some specialist fixes, some weapon fixes, some attachment fixes, some score streak fixes, some map fixes, some game mode fixes, some challenge fitnesses, and some zombie fixes. Because boy is this list long. So we're gonna get right on into it. Because today for the general fixes for the multiplayer, the Arena Season Bet Vanquisher calling card should now properly unlock after meeting the required win totals. They fixed an issue where the ranked 1 calling card was being awarded after in the after action report after winning an arena match, despite the user already having the card. And the earned prestige calling cards now properly display within the calling cards menu. The general gameplay, they fixed and resolved the issue where gray boxes were appearing in place of the NX Shadow Claw. They've addressed the exploit where players were able to gain extra momentum at the end of a slide. They added pre-match waiting for players message when pre-match settings are altered in custom games. They fixed the issue where the HG40 was appearing in the large gray box if players first entered a zombies or campaign game and then went into multiplayer. They fixed the NX Shadow Claw bolts will no longer remain on the map if the player was killed by the explosive base score streaks. They fixed the issue where players were hearing the whiz-by sound effect by the NX Shadow Claw throughout the map that will only occur for players near the bolt. That's been fixed. They fixed the time window to obtain tag and bag medals has been extended, and the medals are now properly rewarded at the end of the vision pulse range. They fixed an error where double winning circles would appear if the top scoring player would quit the match just after the host ended the game. They fixed the issue with the black cell projectiles not properly impacting UAVs. They fixed the issue where repeatable reload sounds are no longer heard when the NX Shadow Claw bolts hit nearby surfaces of nearby enemy players. They resolved an issue where spawn trap logic was not being enabled in second and fourth player rounds of gameplay. They've also fixed the additional improvements to bot path selections and corrections when being stuck. And they fixed an issue where certain weapons could be fired faster than their intended fire rate. In the black market, they fixed an issue where the wrong portrait image was appearing for the battery's MMA specialist theme. And they fixed an exploit where players were able to obtain more crypto keys than intended by manipulating game lobbies. And for the perks, the only perk that they fixed is Ante Up, which increases the starting score streak amount from 100 to 150. Then for the specialist, for the general of all the specialists, they fixed the reduced specialist earn rate in the hardpoint game type. The Reaper, they reduced the accuracy when firing unzoomed, and they reduced the ammo count of the scythe from 120 to 100 rounds. The Outrider, they increased the first raise speed, increased the ADS speed, increased the sprint recovery speed, increased the amount count from 8 to 10. The Spectra, they reduced the leftovers power when Spectra is killed while the Reaper specialist ability is active. The Ruin, they increased the overdrive earn rate. Nomad, they increased the reject earn rate. Reaper, they increased the psychosis earn rate. Firebreak, they reduced the heat wave earn rate. And Battery, they reduced the kinetic armor earn rate. Then for the weapons themselves, the submachine guns, they've reduced the one-hit kill range in hardcore for the Kuda. And also for the Kuda, they added the laser sight bonus more aligned with bonus received on other SMGs. And they reduced the ADS movement, but no longer loses speed when firing for the Kuda. They reduced the ADS movement, but no longer loses speed when firing for the VMP. The Weevil, they've removed the speed reduction when firing, increased its ADS speed, increased the sprint recovery speed, increased the 5-hit kill range for the Weevil. The Vesper, they've removed the speed reduction while firing. They've increased the ADS speed, increased the sprint recovery speed, and increased the ability to control the recoil of the Vesper. For the Pharaoh, they removed the speed reduction when firing, and they've increased the ADS speed. For the Razorback, they've removed the speed reduction while firing. They've increased the 4-hit kill range on the Razorback, and they've increased the 1-hit kill range in hardcore that they've reduced. The HG40, they've increased the 3-hit kill damage range. For the assault rifles, they've increased the sprint recovery speed on the HVK30. They've increased the aim stability, and they've increased the recoil stability. For the ICR-1, they've increased the recovery stability. For the Shiva, they've increased the ADS speed, increased the flinch stability, and they've made the rapid fire now functions properly. For the MX Grand, they've increased the fire rate, and it now performs better with rapid fire. For the shotguns, for the KRM-262, they've increased the 1-hit kill range potential. For the Haymaker 12, they've increased the 3-hit kill range. And for the Argus, they've increased the 1-hit kill range potential when hip firing. For the light machine guns, for the BRM, they've increased the ADS outspeed, and they've increased the recoil stability. For the Dingo, they've increased the tightness of bullet spread when ADSing. and they've increased the hipfire accuracy. For the Gorgon, they've increased the ADS outspeed, they've increased the recovery stability, and they've increased the damage through light recovery. For the 48 Dredge, they've increased the fire rate, and they've increased the ADS outspeed. For the attachments on all the guns, they've increased the accuracy bonus received from the laser sight attachment. They've increased the recoil stability on the recon sight. For the BOA sight, they've increased the recovery stability. For the thermal sight, they've increased the recoil stability. And for the ballistic CPU, they've increased the recoil stability. Now for the score streaks, they've increased the drone count on the Rolling Thunder, and they've increased the entry speed on the Rolling Thunder. For the RAPS deployment ship, they've increased the drone count per drop. And for the RAPS drone, they've increased the movement speed of the drone. Now for the maps on Nuketown, they've added the additional spawn logic to mitigate spawn trapping. And for Infection map, they've closed up a line of sight through the wood pile outside of the barn, and they fixed an issue where players could reach outside of the intended play space. Now for the game modes and hardcore game modes, they fixed an issue where the owner of a care package would be killed if a team player stood under it during the first 15 seconds of the round. And for hardpoint, they've adjusted the positioning of objective markers inside the hardpoint zone to be more centralized. And then in uplink, they've improved the ability to pick up a drop satellite drone. Now for the challenges, the challenge 100%er now properly appears when completing all of the multiplayer challenges listed under operations. They've increased the window of time to earn the tag and bag medal for using Vision Pulse. And they fixed an issue where players could earn the Heat Stroke medal when killing an enemy stunned by a player. Now for zombies, they've blocked an exploit where it would allow the player to use the death machine indefinitely. They resolved an exploit allowing players to access unintended areas. They fixed a crash that would occur during the host migration while reviving teammates. They fixed an exploit where players would be able to keep their perks after being revived. They fixed the error that would occur when prestiging in zombies. They've addressed a bug where the rocket shield icon would disappear after being destroyed. And they fixed a bug relating to certain attachments not working correctly when upgrading your weapons in zombies, and they addressed the stability issues regarding cross-mode play and split screen. Now for Shadows of Evil, they've addressed the issue where players would rarely be killed while riding the train, and they fixed several bugs with the undead man walking gobblegum. And for Der Eisenrachen, they've fixed the balanced improvements for the Grigaku, the alien bows. I ain't even gonna try and pronounce the alien bows, but they're gonna fix the alien bows. Improvements have been added. They have addressed a number of exploits that allow extended use of the Ragnarok DG4. They resolved a bug where the Ragnarok DG4 would be put away before expiring. They've addressed a variety of exploits where players were able to exit the playable area, and they fixed an issue where skulls would not appear after being collected during the bow upgrade quest. Then the DOA 2, they fixed a bug where the COAD enemies could persist past rounds, exit, and possibly kill players when the screen was fading out. They fixed the bug where the scoreboard on subsequent Radiant's rally playthrough was not completed and cleared out. They've increased the weighing for karma points to determine winners in the ROJ event. They fixed a bug where the player in Last Stand could pick up items. They fixed a bug where score multipliers got out of sync with the multiplier increment bar on players faded with fortune or fortitude. They've added the new recurring challenges 8 before fate. The round no longer expires if a boss is still active. And they added animation to the siege chicken. Then also double weapon XP for Black Ops 3 started on April 22nd and ends on April 25th, so you guys can enjoy all those nice upgrading the weapons. But if you like what you see and you like what I do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below, and I'll get back with you with more.